Good morning, everyone. I'm Neha Pruthi, your English educator, and today we are going to start a new chapter, Timothy, right? So, if we talk about the review, it's all about that the narrator's grandfather he found a tiger cub in the forest. He named it Timothy, and then he has raised him up. And when this tiger cub got converted into tiger after growing up, he became menacing, and then he decided that he would be handing it over to the zoo authorities, right? So, let's find out that where did he find this tiger and how it all went up, right? So one's grandfather had gone on an hunting expedition. Expedition is journey which is taken out for a particular purpose, right? So he was on this journey and there were few other hunters with him. They wanted to hunt tigers, but yes, nobody could have the honor of finding a tiger, but this grandfather has found a tiger cub which was hidden behind the bushes. So he decided he's not going to kill him up, rather he is going to rear him up by bringing him his home. So he has brought this tiger at his home, and there the grandmother has given him a name, Timothy, right? Timothy was given kept on a milk diet, basically the way we feed the feed humans babies in the bottle now. Similarly, in a feeding bottle, this tiger was given milk, but the milk proved too rich for him, and after some days he was put on a diet of mutton, and then initially he was given pigeons and rabbits to eat. Timothy was provided with two companions, as we can look into the picture. One was the monkey Toto, second was the mongrel puppy. Mongrel is the breed of the puppy. And Toto was bold enough. He would pull the young tiger by the tail and then he would climb up the curtains. And if Timothy has lost the temper, what he would do? He would climb up the curtains in order to protect himself. This was the mischievous activity of the Toto, the monkey, right? Firstly, the Timothy appeared very afraid of the puppy and he would run fast behind. But then what happened? He slowly and gradually befriended both the animals and he started playing with them, right? So when the narrator used to come home in the vacations to the grandparents, so the narrator used to take him out to the parks and he would take him to the walks for him. And what the Timothy would do there, as he has grown up a full-fledged tiger now, he would dart at others, he would run towards others to eat them. So he made people afraid. And the best place of this tiger was the drawing room. In the living room, he would just recline there in the sofa and he would just growl at anybody who tried to remove him from there. He was a very clean tiger and he would clean his face with the paws, four paws, आगे वाले पंजे, right? Four paws. He was very happy. And this tiger, what happens now he would just he started eating poultry, birds in the poultry. He started eating birds in the poultry. And how it the narrator and the family came to know about this, because in the morning only the feathers were scattered in the veranda and the birds were not seen, which means tiger has eaten them. Now he started in now finally there was a cook named Mahmood, although the name is not given, but I'm telling you the cook's name was Mahmood. And this Timothy started stalking him. So grandfather decided before he eats this cook up, it's better to just send him to the zoo. So he decided to hand him over to the zoo authorities. And finally the tiger was handed over to the zoo authorities, right? Once grandparents had to visit Lucknow, he was given to the zoo in Lucknow. So once they had to visit Lucknow, and after 6 months, grandfather decided that he should meet Timothy also. When he went to meet Timothy, Timothy was in cage, but he recognizes the grandfather, and he started playing with him. Grandfather would stroke the tiger's forehead and tickled his ears, and he started growling. And when he growls, grandfather used to slap him, right? But there was one leopard beside this tiger, and he used to disturb him. So grandfather thought of requesting the zoo authorities to remove this stupid leopard from there, so that the tiger is not affected. Timothy lives properly, right? But the zoo authority says that I don't recognize you. Who are you? Because this tiger is so ferocious, he does not allow us to touch himself. But how he is has befriended you, that's not sure. So the other man on the zoo, he recognizes grandfather and he says, sir, your tiger has died of pneumonia 2 months back, and this is not your tiger. So after listening this, grandfather silently goes away and he says, good night Timothy. Why this zoo man must have lied to him or has just made an excuse, the reason is not given. Might be he does not want this tiger to be taken away, that is why he has made such an excuse. But in actuality, this was Timothy only who was the real tiger of this grandfather, right? So the moral says that even wild animals and pet birds can be our good friends, and they recognize us even after the long years of separation, right? They also enjoy our company, they also show their love and affection towards us, and they mourn our loss, right? That's all for today. Thank you.